Three, two, one, action! Welcome back, everyone, for another GamePlay Game Pass episode. This week we are talking a 2 Point Campus, the follow-up to the multi-million-pound game 2 Point Hospital.
Which is a follow-up to the old theme games, like Theme Hospital by Bullfrog, because it's not by Bullfrog, but it's by the people that used to work at Bullfrog.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, facts.
But I could have assumed that because it's got a very theme park style, like visuals and the non-seriousness of it.
Yeah, I looked it up when Sarah was playing 2 Point Hospital because I was like, this is a massive rip-off of Theme Hospital.
Yeah.
If, surely EA is going to be on this, if it's not, but then I discovered it was done by the original creators of Theme Hospital, so that made sense.
But that was the reason I played 2 Point Hospital back then, because it reminded me of Theme Hospital.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed 2 Point Hospital. I'm going to call it Theme Hospital a lot in this video. I just know it.
Like when you called the Switch the Wii the other week. Oh yeah, I was playing my Wii. It's not 2006, it's 2022.
I know. But the Wii was just such a staple of my video game diet. Just got used to it. But no, so yeah, I played Theme. See, I did it again. I played 2 Point Hospital because of Theme Hospital, and then I heard this one was coming out, and I was like, oh, I hope this is coming to Game Pass so I can play it. And it did come to Game Pass. So I did get to play it.
Day and date for Game Pass?
Yeah, it was. Oh. Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know if it was on the PC Game Pass, though. I assume it would be, but I need to look, because if it's on PC Game Pass, then I'll probably get more time to play it on my laptop than I would my Xbox.
It might actually be easier to play on the laptop, because I didn't actually really play the game. I played 5 minutes of it and I hated it because it's really not my type of game. But I thought rather than me just basically poo-poo it this entire episode, I'd get Sarah to play it because she loves it, and I just sat and watched her. And that was one of her little gripes. Because she played 2 Point Hospital and Theme Hospital on the PC.
Yeah.
She struggled with the console controls, and she said she'd probably prefer it keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, it's a lot easier on these types of games to play it on a PC, because you can just point and click to whatever menu you want.
Yeah.
Whereas on this, you have to press X to get to the sub menu, and then you have to go through that, and then press A, and then go through those little menus, and then pressing the shoulder buttons rather than just clicking and going, yep, point, click, point, click.
And this is the weird double stick thing of rotate and zoom and pan all at the same time.
And this is why PC players have an advantage when they play against console players on video games.
Yeah, because every game's a point and click adventure on PC, isn't it? No matter what you're playing. First person shooter, I'll just click on his head and I'll click on his head.
Yeah.
It's no different than just browsing the internet, really. Or playing Call of Duty. What's the difference? You're doing the exact same action.
Wow. Yeah.
Watch all the hate coming from the PC master race.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing Call of Duty on the Xbox Series X, and I have to play it on crossplay these days because Activision have just royally messed up Modern Warfare thanks to Warzone. And I can definitely tell when I'm playing a PC player, because their movement is just so much quicker and their aim is just so much more precise that they'll just look at you and they very rarely miss a shot.
Might even just be an aimbot.
Well, I did think that maybe, but then maybe I'm just going into the higher skill bracket because
you're that old now that you're actually crap at games, but you just don't realise it.
Yeah, I mean, I am, because when I play Halo Infinite, I'm a lot worse at that than I am at Halo 3, or was at Halo 3.
Yeah.
But on Call of Duty, I'm still not too bad. Most games, I'll finish top 2 of my team.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and this is on crossplay.
But are you playing late at night when all the kids have gone to bed?
Late at night? No. I swear I get what people on Reddit called the sweaty lobbies, where it's just filled with tryhards who quickscope and slide cancel and bunny hop, and I'm there like, I've got one thumb, I can't do all of this. I can't.
Baby in one arm, controller in the other.
Yeah, I can't slide and jump using 2 different buttons with one thumb, whilst also aiming with one finger and shooting with another finger, whilst also looking and strafing with another thumb.
I do the thing where you hold the controller in one hand, so baby in this arm, like this.
Yeah.
So, a shame viewers can't see this, but so I'll audio description. So I've got my controller in my right hand, and I've got one thumb on the stick and the other thumb on the trigger, so I can look and shoot.
The other thumb on the trigger? You mean the index
finger? Index finger on the trigger. Yeah. Left arm, baby cradled in it, hand firmly under their bum, head in elbow, shoulder area.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how I used to play Splatoon online? I used to then lean forwards at this and then use my nose to operate the other stick.
Why wouldn't you just lower the controller so that the arm that's supporting your baby, the hand is a bit free, and then so I'd have my baby cradled in my arm in the shoulder to elbow crease, the head, and then my forearm would be supporting their body, and then my hand would be free, so that I could just move with that thumb and aim, and then my other hand was there to do the rest.
Wow, aren't you great? I thought this was a great system, and I thought I did quite well playing with just my nose to move and my other hand to shoot and thing. Yeah.
Is that why you've been losing on all our versus games?
Oh no, I blame the game capture because I've got a half-second delay through that. That's what I blame it.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway,
right, so
first
5 minutes in, completely off topic.
Yeah. So you didn't play this, but your wife did.
Yes.
Okay.
So do you want to hear some of her thoughts?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. So she thought that it was really similar to 2 Point Hospital.
Oh, weird that, isn't it?
I know.
It's very weird. I wonder what could have been so alike on it.
She also thought that the first level was quite restrictive. She said that when she played 2 Point Hospital, she sort of had free reign to do what she wanted a lot, like straight away, whereas this one she sort of had to jump through like more hoops or couldn't do certain things. So she said that was a bit annoying, and she said the tutorial felt like it was a lot longer as well.
Okay.
So what were your thoughts on
the
beginning part?
Yeah, I didn't play it. I didn't get time to play it a lot. I got to the second. I 3-starred the first campaign level at the initial college
like the tutorial part.
Yeah. Then I got onto the second one, which is like a food university college. But I found it is quite restrictive to what you can do, because it's like introducing you to like all the features, how you build rooms, and then you have to hire staff to like manage each room.
Yeah. And
then it gives you like challenges to do to get you kind of grips with, like, you know, what type of things you're going to find. I did, yeah, it was quite restrictive, but I still enjoyed it. I like having to unlock things rather than things being already unlocked for you.
Yeah, give you something to work towards.
Yeah, like there's a sandbox mode on the game, but you don't have it available straight away, because I'm guessing you have to unlock different types of campuses during the campaign and different lectures that you can do before you can just go off and make your own.
Do what you want.
Yeah. So I like that aspect of it. So I guess whilst the first tutorial level is quite restrictive, it didn't really bother me that much, because again, I think if I was playing it on PC, I would have been like, you don't need to tell me this. I can figure out what I need to click. But on a console, it's quite handy to have, because it teaches you what buttons you need to press to get into what menus.
Yeah, I suppose that's helpful. Sarah was just like, I'm a pro, don't tell me what to do, let me just play the game.
So, yeah, I think if I was on PC, I would have found it a bit more infuriating, because it's like, I know I just have to click this to hire a staff. You know, you don't need to tell me, oh, click this person symbol to hire staff. But I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the level of interaction you had on it. So like you can click on each individual student. You can see how they're progressing in their university life. You can see what their happiness is, their mood, what they need. Kind of like The
Yeah.
Sims, where it had
Yeah.
their hunger levels if they needed water.
Yeah.
But I also like that you could expel them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an option on every student
For
to
no
just kick them
reason.
out of college. Yeah,
Amazing.
I didn't do it because I was like, no, this is their future. I'm not. It's the same reason why I don't play Pikmin, because those little Pikmin, I can't stand them to die. They're
But yeah, so going about the student thing, so the sort of sim aspect of it, that's what Sarah's. I've got some notes on that as well from Sarah saying that she really liked it because there was individual sort of mini sort of missions or objectives for the students.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, I want a nice plant in my room, and you do
Yeah.
that, and then you get stars and stuff like that. So she said that was quite good, and that was something that was a bit different than 2 Point Hospital.
Yeah.
Because 2 Point Hospital is more the staff would request things.
Yeah.
Like a certain department or certain bit of medical equipment sort of thing. So she said she liked that change. Did you? This is one thing that I've experienced on a lot of games because I jumped from the Wii U sort of console generation because I didn't go Xbox One or PS4. I had an Xbox One for the first couple of months, thought it was absolute trash, got rid of it, and just stuck with my Wii U for the generation. So
That's
I sort of
weird
missed
that you
entirely.
got rid of an Xbox One for a Wii U. A Wii
Wii U
U.
is better than Xbox One. Yeah, so much fun.
Uh,
Anyway, so I missed out on the pretty much whole generation of the mainstream
yeah.
consoles. And I've come back into it now with the Series X. And what me and Sarah both found is that the text on games has got really, really small. Have you found that when you play games?
No, I play it on a
No?
big TV, a big 4K TV though, so maybe that's a
Yeah.
difference.
Well, our TV's 50-inch and that.
Oh,
But
mine's around about that.
yeah. But obviously I've been playing old GameCube games and stuff like Pikmin and things for our GameCube stuff, and the text takes up pretty much half the screen at the bottom. It's big and you can see it. And all the games now, it's this tiny little thing, and half the time we have to get up off the sofa, move halfway across the room, and go, "What does that say?"
That's just age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just me being old.
Yeah. You being old / with you being so used to Nintendo games.
Yeah. Okay. That's another thing Sarah's going on about. It's going, oh, I keep flipping, pressing the wrong button. I keep pressing B, thinking it's A. Just get backing out of stuff.
But no,
I
had no issue with the text at all. No. I think the main issue I had with the text is that the very bottom of my TV is covered by my soundbar. So depending on the angle that I'm sat, the bottom centimetre of my TV I can't see.
Oh.
But that's it. If I'm sat on my sofa slouched. My usual game position is hunched over, elbows on my knees, leaning forward, tongue out in concentration.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah, if you see me playing Call of Duty or anything online, I'm like a dog out a window. But anything like this, where I could just literally just sit back and chill, and I don't have to worry about getting competitive. Then, yeah.
I love the gaming poses that you can do with the Switch Joy-Cons, because I'd love just laying on the sofa, one arm up over the back of the sofa, that, and the other arm just resting on your leg down the front, and you've got a Joy-Con in each hand. You're just I can yawn and stretch and play my games.
Yeah, that was similar to what it was like on the Wii, to some extent, obviously. Yeah. So going back to 2 Point Campus,
yep.
I love the kind of the comedy sense that the game has.
Mm.
I like that it doesn't take itself seriously in terms of graphics and gameplay.
Yeah.
The PA announcer over the tannoy some of the comments they come out with just crack me up. Like, we are here to remind teachers that dogs do not eat homework. Just little things like that I just find quite funny.
That's what I got on my little notes here as well. Sarah's put, quite enjoyed the little jokes over the tannoy.
Yeah. And even the music's just quite chilling as well. Like, sometimes I find myself just like singing or like humming the music just as I do my like everyday chores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, chores in real life or chores in the game?
Chores in real life. Like, if I'm doing the washing up, I'll be or whatever the music is. I'll be like it's another song ingrained in here now.
Yeah.
Like with
You have to make up some lyrics for it.
Yeah, Anaconda, and
Yeah.
then every song from Legend of Zelda is just ingrained.
Yeah. It's just the theme tune of your life.
Yeah, it's usually a Pona song.
That's what I used to whistle to get my cats to come back in.
I'm gonna play this game a bit more though, because I did enjoy it. Like, I hadn't played it a lot, like I said, but I know there's a campus you can do for like a medieval campus, so you can train knights and do jousting. So I'm really intrigued I'm really intrigued to do that. I think there's like clown school and stuff like that. So I'm really intrigued to see what it looks like going forward. But I'm going to see if I can get it on my laptop rather than the Xbox, just because I'll have more time to play it.
Yeah. And probably better controls.
Yeah, definitely.
So do you think that they might do some DLC for it? That's a bit like the end credits scene in 22 Jump Street, where they just go through all the different types of schools.
I don't know. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, the game of how serious it is, there's possibilities are endless of what kind of schools they can do. I suppose it's kind of like Futurama, because it's set in the future and in space. There was an infinite number of stories they could make because
they could do anything.
Yeah, so I'm guessing it's kind of like that. If they have an idea of, I don't know, think of something really stupid, a toy collecting course, then I'm sure they can just find a way of making that amusing for like toy collectors or just like memorabilia collectors in general. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Because even the courses that you do, like I said, I'm on the culinary course, and the classrooms are just basically a massive big cauldron. So
a cauldron.
Yeah, essentially it's like a big cauldron. Because I'm guessing Sarah like did the science level, the first one.
I guess so. I don't know.
But even in 2 Point Hospital,
checked out.
Even in 2 Point Hospital, the rooms that you would create weren't real life accurate.
Oh yeah.
So they're like over the top.
Were just weird made up medical conditions, weren't they?
Yeah. So it's kind of like that. But I did really enjoy it. From what I have played, which is about 3 hours ish.
That's more than me. I tried to have a go for about 15 minutes. Sarah got so far into the game for me because I hate doing tutorial stuff. Then I tried playing the thing. I tried doing stuff, and I got so irritated with it. I was like, "No, I don't want to play this stupid game." Because I'm like, as a gamer, I prefer games that are like games.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. The way the industry sort of went after like things went 3D and it was all like story, third person man game, and every single game is third person perspective. You're going along some sort of story thing and there's cutscenes and whatnot. Like, I cannot think of anything worse. So all the games that people absolutely bang on about and love, I'm just like, hate it. Just want to play Pac-Man, Super Mario.
You just want to get into the gameplay without
I just want to play something that's fun. Yeah, I don't care.
But then I thought you might like this then, because there's not really a story to it, and it is a game that you can just chill out to.
But it's not like, I guess, it's not like an arcade game. I guess I'm like a high score arcade game person. Oh, look, I'm flying a spaceship and I'm shooting aliens. Why are you shooting aliens? Don't care. But when they explode, 100 points comes out of them. And I'm like, yeah, 100 points. Look at my points go up.
Okay.
And then I type my name in at the end with using only 3 letters because That's all they give you. Then I'm like, oh, I've got the high score, and then someone else plays it and beats my high score, and I've got to try and beat their high score. That's the sort of I'm happy. Hours and hours of happiness for me. That
Okay.
sort of thing. But yeah, I guess real-time strategy games are just I do not have the patience for them. So that's why I didn't want to play it and basically have this episode of Gameplay Game Pass be me just poo-pooing what is essentially a game that lots of other people would enjoy.
No, that makes sense. You know, not every game's for everyone.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's a good game. It's a nice game to just chill out to. I'm sure there are people out there that have had a weed or two.
Had a
And they're,
weed or two.
and they're like, oh, I just want to chill, man. And then they can just put this on and just vibe to it in their weed infested state. I don't know
Yeah.
what you call it. High?
Sniff a dandelion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they could be like, oh man, I wish my school was like this. And then in their high state, they'll imagine it all, and then they'll wake up to the real life reality that life is
That got dark quick. Jesus, Ian.
Yeah.
People coming on YouTube listening to some happy, just listening to some fun videos, having a bit of banter about games. Oh, okay.
Hey, it's a life lesson everyone has to learn. The sooner you learn it.
So, what would your recommendation be? Can you give a recommendation for it, or do you think you need to play some more?
I would. I'd say it's a gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Nintendo Switch. So obviously, it's on Game Pass. So it's free on like the Microsoft platforms, but it's available on all consoles. It's a nice game to just, like I said, chill out to. It's nothing too strenuous. I mean, the most stressful thing about it is trying to fit all of your rooms into the campus. They've all got to be the minimum size, and you're like, right, so I've got my dorm there, and there's 8 bedrooms in this really small room, 8 beds in this really small room. Oh, but now I need a toilet. So that'll go across the hall. Okay, done that. 3 cubicles for about 100 people, sorted. Oh, now I need showers. But they need to go next to the toilet, but there's no room next to the toilet, so they have to go across the other side of the building where there's a small space in the corner for some showers. That's like the most stressful
I was going to
part.
say, it doesn't sound like a very relaxing game. To me, that just sounds like I've played it for an hour and I've made all these rooms set up, and then the game goes, oh yeah, by the way, to complete this level, you need to put this in it. And you're like, oh my God, I've got to delete everything I've spent the last hour doing and move everything around.
Yeah, but
See,
some people
that
like that,
irritates
you
me.
know.
Oh,
It's like
no,
if you like The Sims and games
no,
like
hate
that
The Sims.
and Roller Coaster Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon and games like that, you'll love this.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But
think that is.
if those types of games aren't for you, then you know, just move along.
Yeah.
Keep scrolling on the Game Pass list. Find something else to
Or
play.
what you want to do is you actually want to go on our Gameplay Game Pass playlist, just listen to every single video we've got so far,
Yeah,
and then make your decision based on our conversations together, and then you're not wasting any time playing stuff that you don't like to play.
yeah. You could play Tunic, for example, or Serious Sam,
Yep,
or Power Wash Simulator.
that's not out yet. Oh
But
no,
it
it will
will
be.
be.
It will be by the time this comes out.
We're recording well in advance.
Yeah, we live in a strange YouTube world now, don't we? Where we've
Yeah.
done stuff weeks ago,
Although it's
and
like
it's
we
not
did
out
a
yet.
we did a video that would have been up by now, but at the point of recording, it's not up on YouTube yet.
Yeah.
Where at one point in the video, I laughed because Manchester United got beat by Brentford 4-0. But by the time that comes out on YouTube, people are going to be like, "That happened like a month ago. Why is he laughing at it now?" But when we recorded it, it happened on the day.
Yeah, we are. We're up to date. Honestly, we just stack our videos because we record several at a time.
Well,
So
yeah,
there's all the content for you guys.
because we are both parents and partners who work, so we have to do a lot of videos on one evening a week.
Yep. Well, we're both knackered and tired.
Yep. Yeah.
So you're saying GamePlay?
Yes. And you're saying Game Pass?
Well, no, because I don't think my opinion counts on this, because I really dislike it when I read a review from someone who criticizes a game because they don't like that type of game. So it's like, why are you reviewing it then? It makes no sense. So I won't do that. What I'll do is I asked Sarah, and Sarah said she probably wouldn't buy it on a console due to like the controls and stuff.
Yeah.
But as it's on Game Pass, she's more than happy to play it on there. So so I would take that as it being a game play for her. But she said that if she had the choice, she would definitely prefer to play it on PC than on Xbox.
Wow.
So I guess if it is Game Pass on the PC,
I've just checked, and it is.
Yeah. Okay. So then, great. I would say from the Canadian household, it is a gameplay.
Yeah, I think it's more of a gameplay on PC and maybe a Switch. I don't know if Switch would have touch controls, but if it did utilize,
yeah, some games they do it, and then sometimes games they didn't bother.
Yeah, but yeah, I would say it's a definite gameplay on PC, just because the controls for these types of games are a lot easier. It's like when I played Battle for Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle Earth on PC. Yeah. Amazing. Still play it to this day. One of the best games I've ever played. And then I got the sequel on the Xbox 360. Hated it because you just don't. It's just not easy to play on a controller.
Yeah.
Like,
can you
yeah, carry on.
I was going to say, it just popped into my head, probably ruining your story, but can you plug a keyboard and mouse into the Series X?
I think you can. Because in the options, I think there's a setting for keyboard.
Yeah, I thought I saw like a little image of a keyboard and mouse on there.
Pretty sure you can.
Well, people can do that then.
Yes. Yes, they can. But yeah, that's our thoughts on this. A funny, amusing game that can be sometimes chilling in a chilled out way, not in a scary way.
No.
but can also be stressful in trying to find room in your campus for all of your utilities. It's the best of all worlds. But yes, until next time, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding dong, and follow us on all those social media outlets so you can keep up to date with our one tweet a day.
One tweet a day.
That's all I'm on at the moment. I'm just, yeah.
Watch our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's 2 tweets a day.
I don't beg people to subscribe on Twitter. I just do that on the YouTube.
Do it on the videos.
Yeah. But that's it. That's our thoughts on 2 Point Campus. Sayonara.